Yes, we are live.
We're live now?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, hello, and welcome to Signal of Screams. Thank you all for joining us here this lovely Tuesday evening. Hope your all weeks are going well. Yeah, I know, chat back. Ugh. Our second episode of this horror, like cosmic sci-fi horror campaign. I'm so glad you all decided to come back. And hey, huge thank you to Dan and Kristen from Avenue Studios, because they are hosting the stream because myself and my computer couldn't handle it. So big thank you to them.
And if anything goes wrong, chat, blame it on me.
Blame Dan.
No, don't blame Dan. Blame Arudai. Even though he's not here, it's still his fault. So there's a couple things I want to.
It claims everything's always Sevy's fault, though, so there's always that.
There's blame to go around. I mean, it's just. Before I go and say hi to all our guests, there's a couple things I want to go over really quick, because I think there was just some questions about them. And yeah, that's that. So, for this stream, there is a couple things you can do with super chats. You can either buy the players' inspirations, or you can buy them, and I almost called them bennies again, or you can buy them hero points. So the inspirations are, if you've made a roll, as long as you've not critically failed, you can retake that roll at advantage, meaning you're going to roll twice and take the better of the two. And hero points, players can use them one of two ways. They can either use one to make a re-roll of a roll, hopefully do better, or they can use all their available hero points to not die. So, or avoid dying, rather. They still might die, but avoid dying. And Chrysanth, lovely mod that she is, has just put the super chat menu in chat, so you can see what your super chats can get you there. And always remember, if you can, super chat on Streamlabs, because it's going to get you double the benefits. And it's just a better way for us to receive your donations, your very kind donations. And starting from last week, you all were very generous in your likes for the stream, and you got the whole cast a hero point, and thank you to Frost's mythic subscription over on the Discord. Couldn't think of the name. So that got me an inspiration. So thank you, Frost. Okay, let's say hi to our lovely cast. So I'll just start with who's directly on my right by my setup, and that's Dan. How are you doing?
Hey, everybody. I am doing all right. I think we're going to get there. Progress, not perfection. We had a great time at our con and half set up the studio just in time to stream, so I'm looking forward to this.
Excellent. And then let's see. Fake Wizard, how are you, sir?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Nice to have you here as always. History Racer Button.
Isn't it wonderful? Happy to be here.
Well, I might sound a little clippy. If I sound a little clippy, it's because I'm working from just earbuds tonight in hotel Wi-Fi. As you can see from the view behind me, I'm in lovely Las Vegas. But I really wanted to spend this evening playing Signal of Screams, not doing irresponsible things out in a city of craziness.
We appreciate your responsibility. And then Kristen, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. So we had a wonderful time at Page down in Philadelphia. We made it home in that snowstorm on Sunday evening.
Oh.
It was quite scary, but we made it back, and it was so much fun to be able to see all the people that we connect with online in person. So it was a great time.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. When I got to meet I think the only one here I met in person is you, History Racer Button, but always nice. Always nice. Okay, let's do a quick bit of a recap of last week. So you all had a bit of a tangle, a space entangle with some diasporan raiders. You were able to assist the Buzzblade team, Buzzblade Brutaris team, which is a very popular sport in the Pact Worlds, and kind of made yourself some new friends with the Buzzblades. You arrived safe and sound at New Elysium. You were welcomed by kind of a whole host of characters. Philip Kallisner, though, the sort of the social director, mainly. And he gave you your new fancy app, Keys to Elysium. So that's your personal digital concierge. So you went and you had some fun with your new friends, the Buzzblades. And where we left off was after that sort of night of having some top shelf intoxicants and riding some mechanical space bulls. What were their names?
Aurochs.
Aurochs. I can never remember that name.
Space Bulls. That's what we'll call it.
Space Bulls.
Oh, goodness. Here we go. So the clips will start coming at this point. Daxxon kind of went to go chill out in the sort of the meditation area, and you saw something, buddy. What did you see, or what do you think you saw?
I saw a shadowy figure, but that I was quite sure was not just a hallucination from intoxicants, and yet at the same time, I have no other explanation for it, because as soon as I caught it out of the corner of my eye and turned to look, it vanished into nothingness. So that's totally normal. It happens all the time.
It does. Maybe it was just them their drinks. Who knows? Okay, so to sort of pick up, I don't know. Hang on, let me go look over here. We can
Real quick. No,
I mean,
I'll try
we don't have to swoosh because there's no particular maps for what we're about to go through, so we can stay here for now. So I'm just gonna assume,
Can you hear me?
all of you eventually went to bed, and the night sort of passes. Oh yeah, I know. I believe, Klem, you are in the river. So I think that's where.
Joel, can I time out you for one thing before
Sure.
we're all in bed?
Yeah.
Can you guys
I
hear me?
asked,
I was switching something.
Yeah.
I hear you. After I see the figure and as I'm kind of walking to my room, I think to myself, wait a second, I've got this fancy app. And I fire up my comm link and I say, Keys, do you have the ability to see if guests and personnel are out and about in hallways? Do you know if anyone was just in the hallway right to the west of the observation lounge besides me?
Keys will respond sort of in a polite monotone voice. Yes, Daxxon. You can designate individuals of both staff and guests as friends. Doing so will allow you to share your location. You can also block staff and friends.
But you can't tell me if there was someone who isn't already a friend who was in the same hallway with me?
I apologize, Daxxon. I cannot.
Thank you, Keys. I'm going to bed now.
Good night, Daxxon. So,
I guess that kind of makes sense from a security and privacy standpoint.
it just can't tell you where everyone is. You kind of have to. You have both agreed to know where each other are. So, yeah. Assuming unless any of the rest of you wanted to have a late night escapade, I mean, you certainly could, or you could go to bed. It's entirely up to you.
I have an audio issue I'm going to fix, so just count me out for a second.
Okay. All right. So
Did Cass sleep in the room, the virtual room?
she can't. There would be a staff member who would come around and tell her that she would have to retire and go through her sleeping hours or her rest or meditation or whatever her race or build might do in her private quarters.
Plug into the wall.
We should sound better now, guys.
Oh, lost your audio.
Yep, we lost your audio.
Can you hear me now?
No, hold on.
No.
Chat.
Oh, 1 second. I'm being.
1 second.
Uno
Sorry,
momento, por favor.
Too many things.
Standing by.
Clem is floating in
Things
right.
that are happening are transpiring because they are supposed to happen.
Can you guys hear us?
I plug into the
Yes.
wall.
And chat,
Yes.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't have the soundboard going in, so we should sound better. Let me know.
Okay.
You
Sounds good.
You're a little low, but you sound better.
Crispy.
Clem was in the river, and Kane, the security officer, did try to get him out. I think he just kind of thought, you know what, I might just let him be if he's not bothering anybody.
I think I went off to the same room as Vicky.
Okay. So, assuming you all retire, you don't get yourself into any amount of trouble, which it sounds like you've not. You've successfully not gotten in trouble the first day, so good job. It's an uneventful night, mostly. One thing I do need you to do, History Racer, is to make me like a will saving throw.
A will saving throw. Okay.
It'll be fine.
And I should probably not include my resilient armor right now. Would that not be in?
This
it
would be
a +1 to
okay.
all saving throws, but I
So
wouldn't be wearing it in bed.
Pathfinder and Starfinder have a thing that it assumes you take your armor off when you do a long rest or an 8-hour
Makes
rest.
sense to me, yeah. Okay,
So
I'll
I would,
click that off.
and you would be sleeping, but making this throw. So
Nice.
I'll keep the
Fantastic.
29. I'll stick with that.
okay. Your sleep is kind of fitful. You don't have any. Now you're a dream prophet, so you're used to dreams. You're used to all kinds of dreams, I imagine, right? But you can't quite remember this dream, but you wake feeling unrested, kind of unsettled. You chalk it up to maybe the drinks or what you think you saw last night, but you don't really know what it is.
I think I will. Gosh, I didn't designate my companions as friends yet. I don't know what room Cass chose. I do know what room Nicky chose, though. I'm gonna go to Nicky's suite, and when I get to the door, is there a call button like the Star Trek style where it just gives them a little beep inside, or do I pound on the door?
No, there would be like a little button that would make a ringing
Chime.
noise or would alert them in some way that you're there. Now, is this like super early in the morning or did you sleep in?
What time did I wake up? It's like when I wake up and I feel kind of uneasy this way, I just head right to it. So I'm thinking, before breakfast.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't care if I wake him up.
Okay. It's before breakfast. We'll say, I don't know, probably a little earlier than most people rise. So I don't know what time Nicky usually rouses himself in the morning. Will you be awake, say, around what we would consider 6 a.m.? Nicky?
Oh, sorry.
Would you be up
I'm
at 6
fixing
a.m.?
audio. Oh, we might be too hot now.
Sorry, would you be up at 6 a.m.?
I'm on vacation.
Yeah, you are.
Man, I might have to roll for that because if he's working, yeah. But do you mind if I check?
Depends.
No.
Does Klem snore?
but it would be like through its helmet.
Robotic snoring.
It'd be like Darth Vader.
Looks like a save. Where are the saves?
Honk shoe. Honk shoe.
No, will. It'd be a will save, wouldn't it? What do you think, Noah?
If you're looking to see if you've woken up, yeah, probably. I mean, or reflex, or I don't know. Pick one. Pick your best one.
I
I
got
don't
an
care.
18. Let me get the map up too. Sorry, guys.
I mean, you were easily.
Ding dong. If he doesn't answer in like 20 seconds, I'm doing the old ding ding ding.
do. It just keeps starting over and over again. But I mean, you're like easily woken up, like you're not in a dead sleep, but you were not awake quite yet.
Hey. Oh,
Sorry, real quick. Dan, you popped out again.
Yep, I got it. I fixed it.
History. Your audio keeps crackling like crazy. Can you pop it out and pop back in?
I give it a shot, yeah.
Yeah. Don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. Sorry, thanks for fixing. Sorry, guys. I had the soundboard added wrong, so we should be good now.
We brought all our equipment to the convention, so now we've set it all back up.
Oh, too loud. I always say on our channel, let me know how sound resounds in your ears.
I would be very much standing by the door, wide awake the whole night.
Someone said Klem's helmet doubles as a CPAP.
I love that. Oh goodness. Okay. So yeah, Daxxon, you're standing outside Nicky's door. Nicky's like fumbling out of bed, trying to get to the door. Apparently Klem is just standing outside your door. Like, and your rooms would all be together. Like, they would say there's like 2 and 2, facing each other in a corridor. So like your rooms would be all together like that. So
I'm in his room.
oh,
Yeah, I figured we were together.
He brought me to his room to
I
get me away from
forgot.
the pond.
Oh, that's
didn't go
right.
anywhere
That's where
else.
you
I
went from
ended
the
in his
pond. Okay. All right. So
figured
you're
we'd
just standing.
we'd
Are you
bunked up.
are you
Yeah.
gonna open the door or just wait for Nicky to come and open the door?
I open the door, but I'm aggressively standing there, like, immediately as you open the door, I'm there. What do you want?
I'm sorry, Klem's not coming in clear for me. Wizard's not coming in clear for me at all.
Oh, that's weird.
What do you want?
What do you want?
He opened the door.
I'm
so
sorry,
Klem,
I thought this was Nicky's room.
It is.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Do either
He
of you
sleeps
know
funny.
where Cass is?
She's gonna start walking down. She's already been up for like 2 hours already because she's used to being up early. So she's going on a walk. Hey, I didn't expect you guys to be all up yet.
Oh, there you
there
are.
she is.
Sorry, Cass. You know medical things, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you have any kind of equipment that could check and see if I've got any kind of issue going on in my brain?
Okay. Well, yeah, I can try to do like some kind of scan on you. See, what do you want? Medical check or some sort?
you might not have the equipment for this. You could probably though go down to the medical bay.
Okay.
You're gonna work there, so
Yeah, I mean, I haven't met Dr. Sidrani yet, so maybe we can go down there and see if we can scan you. What's happening?
Well, since we're all here, I'll just tell you all. I saw something last night that wasn't real, but it wasn't an intoxicant hallucination. And then my sleep was quite disturbed. Not intoxicants hangover. something strange is going on. I think I might be hallucinating. And I don't know why I would be hallucinating.
You don't think it's from the top shelf stuff we were drinking last night, do you? I mean,
I really don't.
I don't think I've had any. I haven't seen anything weird. I mean, other than this guy.
It was this dark. Did anybody else see a dark figure, like a humanoid figure, that only for a moment, just out of the corner of your eye, and then you look and it's gone?
I feel like I see that all the time.
Well, no,
My
I don't
doctor
think
gave me
so.
something for that.
I'm sorry, Daxxon. I really don't. Man, yeah, maybe you should get checked out.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that I turn to someone medical that I think is probably more trustworthy. You mentioned you thought that augments person was a little off, so I figured I'd turn to you.
Yeah, let's go down and see Dr. Sadrani Lohman, and maybe, I don't know, there is the augmentation specialist, Riosana?
I don't have any
Persona.
brain augmentations.
Okay.
Yeah, so y'all are gonna go down to the lower level because to kind of explain, the main level is sort of where like not all, but like where green fields and the restaurants and sort of the big entertaining halls and main attractions are. The lower level has some pools and spas and the medical services and sort of the staff areas. So that's where you would be going to see Dr. Sadrani. So let me bring up that map because you're going to be going down here. And I'll kind of put you where you need to go because you're you sort of know where this is, but not.
While you're doing that,
Not entirely.
I'm gonna try to add some sound.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys.
I hear that. Yes,
too loud
I
for
do hear it. No.
Okay. You guys are hearing what chat hears theoretically, so chat, let me know. This is from Tabletop Audio, by the way. We're patron supporters. We can use it on our stream, so I'm just doing this for now.
Okie doke. So let me get you all in here. You're going to a place that's called, if it will let me pull you in, here we go. That's called Titan's Rest. And it's like sort of where you would go to have like certain services, medical or otherwise, done. But there is an area for like more private procedures, but so when you get here, you would see Dr. Sadrani here. Sort of like there aren't a lot of guests in here right now. It is still early. She's not tending to anyone who's potentially injured. She's more like taking stock of things, making sure everything's ready for when the grand opening happens.
Hiya, Doc. Got a friend here who needs some help.
Oh no! What seems to have happened, Cass? And she's very professionally dressed. She's in a sort of a white coat uniform. You know, her name, Dr. Lohman, is on her jacket. Her hair's in a neat bun. You know, she just sort of exudes a very professional demeanor.
Well, this is Daxxon, and last night he was seeing some things. Kind of feels like something ain't right in his head, so thought we should take a look and scan it.
All right. So she'll kind of tell you to come into like a curtained off area where there'll be like a medical bed for you to sit on.
I will, but Cass is my personal physician, so I would prefer for her to, do any kind of examination using the equipment of the bay, seeing as how she's on the medical staff and is my personal physician.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Cass, you'll be responsible for caring for our guests and our staff members alike once you're done with your vacationing stay. So, if you have any questions with the equipment, I'll be here to help you out. I do hope you are feeling better.
Thank you.
We'll get him sorted out, Doc.
Okay.
I
Okay.
start boop beeping and
Yeah, she would have
Scanning.
everything here to like run any kind of diagnostic test you would ever need. So I don't know if you want to do like a computer's check or a medical check or whichever one's better. Whatever you got better. Probably medicine. Right?
yeah. So let's see. That's through the wisdom, right? For me.
I believe you are correct because you're a mystic.
I found it. Okay. Just taking me a second. Found the right
It's
window.
okay.
Ah!
Oh, with a plus for
Inspiration.
too.
No, I can't do it on critical.
Oh.
And
You
Okay,
can hero point it, but that's, a finite thing. But you should
Yeah.
have at least 2.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah. Can I hero that? I'm gonna hear. Can
yeah,
I will
yeah,
definitely.
but then you get what you get. Yep. But it's got to be better than that, right?
It's gotta be.
Can't be worse.
Gotta be.
Zero chance of improvement.
Shut up.
You're on extreme to
Well,
the other.
That's how we do it.
Oh, man.
All or nothing.
Ooh.
Cass is all or nothing.
There's,
I just imagine you like scanning him and being like, "What the?" and then like smacking the thing and be like, "Yeah, it's better."
Yeah, she like Fonzie's it. Dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
perfect.
So, yeah. I mean, his brain waves look. I mean, you've cared for humans. You've been around humans a long time. You're pretty skilled at your craft. His brainwaves are off, not in a way that you're familiar with. You're
You just haven't seen brainwaves like mine. It's a wonderful brain. A lot of people have told me it's a fantastic brain.
best brain. I don't say it. Others say it. But
I'll say it.
The best.
the best. Huge brainwaves. But yeah, it's so yeah. You can see something is not normal, but you don't know what it is. Like you don't know personally if it's like, did he just drink something that made him off, or I don't know, maybe it's just taking everything in here. Maybe he had an adverse reaction to something in the resort. You don't really know at this time.
Wait. Yeah, something's up. Brain ain't quite ticking as it should.
I could have told you that.
I mean, I wish I could tell you more about it, but something's changed. I don't know if it has to do with anything, the stuff you drank, or I don't know. Something's off. I don't know if that makes you feel better.
You want me to pop his head open? Take a look inside.
No, that'll be good. We're not gonna do that.
Oh,
So as you're kind of discussing this, you're kind of startled by sort of a jingle on your apps, on your Keys apps. They all do it at the same time. And they're all a little different, but they're like advertisements, but they're kind of custom tailored to you. So you hear Key's voice like, "Good morning, Cass. Good morning, Daxxon. Good morning, Nicky. Good morning, Klem." And then there's like a little hollow thing that pops up, and it's like for Klem, it's like armor polish, and for Cass, it's like solenoid lubricant. For Daxxon, it's like some sort of like, I don't know, like relaxing tea at one of our fine cafes. And Nicky, it's like it's some sort of new tools, like cosmic tool systems, you most durable in the galaxies, like, but they're all sort of like right in your face ads from your little app.
Shush, doohickey.
I mean, I do like a good soothing tea, but now's not the time.
Keys will be like, please do send feedback if our ads are not tailored appropriately for you. And like, it gives you the option to like rate it or take a survey or something like that.
Where's the pop-up blocker on this thing?
But like sort of once the ad runs, it sort of goes away and you're kind of just left there in the med bay. And I mean, you have the whole day in front of you. You've got nothing today, but the app after the ad runs does sort of remind you that at 6 p.m. there's sort of the big welcoming ball that's going to be held in like the main sort of function hall here, and that it is dressy attire. So if you didn't bring something to wear, please visit one of our fine partners to sort of purchase appropriate dress wear.
I
What
look
is the dress
over.
code for the event?
Like what we would consider black tie, like nice, fancy.
I look over at Klem. I didn't bring a suit. I mean, you obviously brought some kind of suit, but you have something nice to wear.
I am wearing something nice.
You're not wrong.
All right, so unless there is something specific you all tell me you want to do today, we can fast track to tonight and assume you've acquired attire, that you've sort of spent your day in the facilities as you would enjoy. It doesn't have to be specific. You can tell me something specific if you'd like.
Shopping montage, anybody?
We're all gonna go shopping.
If you guys go shopping, I'm going back to the bar.
I definitely take. Vidrani had told me about the spa and ice plunge. That's what I decided to do after the medical excursion. I just figured that should probably clear my head. So I'll go visit the sauna, mud bath, ice plunge stuff, and go through the sequence and that final ice plunge, and then I'll go on my shopping montage.
Cool. I didn't think we'd get there, but sure, let's do that. Okay, is anyone going with him?
Cass will go. I mean, I don't know nothing about fashion. But
so you're gonna go shop. Oh, there would
I'll
be
try the ice bath.
consultants.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
And I'm also looking for a magnetic bow tie for Klem. We're just gonna pop that right on there.
Oh, so for those of you looking for clothes, I mean, you could definitely find a magnetic tie or bow tie for Klem. Totally.
Oh, we got a request for a cummerbund. Maybe if they got a cummerbund.
A cummerbund, a top hat, monocle, whatever you want, it's yours.
Yeah, that'd be
you can have it all. An ascot if we want to get real fancy up in here. So you can find that. Cass could find something appropriate for an android to wear,
I
or
was thinking,
anyone
honestly,
to wear.
she's got a nanobot, so she's going to use her little nanobots to make a little dress. Little black
Ta-da.
dress.
Cool. You can order on the Keys app too. You can browse you're on Amazon and be and then you can put in your measurements and it'll show up at your room. The Keys app is fantastic. So if you want to do that,
Sweet.
and
I want a cowboy hat. A white one.
You can absolutely have a white cowboy hat. I mean, this place the app is pretty fantastic, and it'll be great. For those of you going to the spa, though, you're going to be going to, they call it something special. Let me look it up here. It is called Burning Glades. Super inviting.
Burning Glades. Burning?
Burning?
Burning Glades, a set of Sealable atmospheric chambers, burning glades can accommodate species that have unusual atmospheric needs and want to spend time outside their environment suit. But it can also be used as a sauna or steam bath for species who have no need for unusual atmospheres.
So is that you, Klem, then? Do you need this? I haven't seen you out of that suit yet.
I went to the bar.
He's at the bar drinking apple juice.
I look around.
Yeah,
Never
he's
mind.
Clem's
We'll try
just
again.
gone. So
That made me so happy. No, it's so good. Everybody drank.
Bartender, another.
No else. Cool. Sounds good.
okay. All right. So yeah, y'all are gonna go to the Burning Glades, to the sauna, but it's called Burning Glades. Now, you two can you can share a sauna. They're big enough to share. They have like multiple seats, or you can have your own sauna. This is totally however you want to experience this. It's up to you.
I'm gonna look to Daxxon. I'll be like, "Hey, Big Red, I never done one of these things. I've heard about them. My sisters have. So, yeah, it's all right if I follow your lead on this. You tell me what's good."
I would suggest a wet sauna. That'll warm up your body core temperature and perspire, which I'm not a biological. Wait, did Cass come with us? No, she's off shopping, right? So
I don't know.
I think probably for Yosoki, you're like us, you know.
I mean, mostly I might be a little more furry. Yeah?
Get some hair in the water.
I'd suggest a wet sauna and then an ice plunge.
All right, let's do this. I like it.
Okay. So you two, there are changing rooms. So you sort of get in your towels. I'm assuming you put on you're going in towels. And you sort of bump into, as you're making your way, we're saying you're going around a corner, and coming around that same corner in the other direction is a female Sheeran. She kind of bumps into you and, I'm so sorry. So sorry. You're the ones who that helped out the Buzzblades. I sort of heard milling, rumor mill around. She seems polite.
That's us, and please, no,
This
it's my
was the
fault.
most exciting thing to happen yesterday because everyone knows.
Apparently. I mean, it really wasn't much. This guy here, he really scared him off. And our pilot, he did what he had to.
Well, I was just, I'm a travel writer, so I try to pick up on everything and listen to the buzz around the place. It really was sort of the buzz yesterday. Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry. My name is Kasisa.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you both.
Yeah. What you doing here? Are you working here, or are you just staying?
No. I was invited to review the resort, and I love to pick your brains about what you think about the place so far. But I won't bother you while you're going to the spa. But maybe later tonight at the party. I'm assuming you're going to attend.
Sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Well, I'll get out of your way, and please have a nice day. She'll kind of
Yeah, you
scuttle off.
She's adorable. That was adorable.
Okay, nice to meet you. So she'll be on her way. So you all go into the spa. You're sharing a spa. Everything's good. There's some dials you can turn up the heat, adjust the humidity. And you're both kind of. There's a thing on the wall that tells you what temperature it is, and you set it to whatever you find comfortable.
Good and warm. Get a good sweat.
Mm-hmm.
And then do we go to a different pod for the ice bath, or do we change the dials in here to like have it spray freezing on us, or what do we do?
No, there's a whole different area for that called the ice fountains. But for now, I need you both to make will saves.
Oh. Easy. I mean, I like the guy, but...
No, not for that.
Auntie. Welcome up. Sorry, Shaq, gotta look
Once
at
again, turn off the armor things. So
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, you're not in it.
Daxxon knows what
I'll
he's
keep
doing.
Okay, so Nicky, the temperature seems to be kind of going haywire here. Like, you look at the gauge on the wall, and it says to what you set it at. A balmy whatever degrees, enough to make you sweat. But God, you're burning up. And like it's like rapidly getting worse. Like it's getting hard to breathe. You can't breathe. Like starting to gasp for breath. You're starting to feel like you are suffocating. Like your fur is gonna start falling off.
I'm with Daxxon. We're like together.
You are with Daxxon.
Hey,
and
buddy.
I'm just chilling out, not expressing any kind of stress at all.
You obviously would see his distress, but you feel fine.
Nicky, we should. You don't look right. We should go.
Yeah. It's getting kind of hot. I don't know. Doesn't seem right. Yeah, that'd be good.
This was let's. Can we just open the hatch and get out of the spa here?
Yeah, you can get out. You can open the door and sort of like assist your friend out.
Yeah. Well, I'll go. Find a nice bench in the locker room and sit him down. It's okay. Just deep breaths. Just try to relax.
Yeah. For some time after, like making your way into the locker rooms, sitting down, like you still feel so stifled, like that your temperature won't come down. Like you almost still feel like you're sitting in the sauna.
This is weird, man. I don't know. Maybe I should go to that ice bath. I feel like I've got a fever or something. Sheesh.
I don't know. I mean, I'll comlink Cass.
Okay.
Cass,
we'll say you're all designated friends on your comlinks. I'm sure you did it at some point. So you could boop boop.
Not real
kind of
till it's
beeper.
keys official.
Yep.
Cass, could you? Nicky's kind of having a medical incident. Could you come to the? It's called the Burning. What was it? Burning Fins?
Burning Glades. Burning Glades.
Yes, the Burning Glades.
Yeah, that's the name for it. All right. Sheesh.
Okay. Yeah. I'm on my way. She's gonna put on her white cowgirl hat and giddy up down there.
Okay. Yeah, it'll tell you their location because they can like share that with you, so you'll know exactly where they are, and you can like rush to like the changing room where they kind of have, Nicky sitting down, and he's kind of just you would still be sweating profusely, like you were in the sauna, and at this point you would be like trying to do something to quell the heat, whether you would be so thirsty. You would be out of breath. You would need to be doing something to make you feel relief.
So, Cass is gonna start scanning, see if is how hot he is from where he should be.
Also, Freddie just super chatted a little something for Kristen and Noel.
Aw,
Heart.
thank you, Freddie. Thank you very much. It's not called the Burning Palisades. It's called the Burning Glades.
Burning Glades.
Okay. Cass, he feels pretty normal to you, or whatever sensor you're measuring him with. He is not having a fever.
Okay. I mean, can you focus on me? You're fine.
You sure?
You're not hot.
Am I still feeling at max, or is it starting to come down?
You just can't shake the feeling like you're not burning up. And like I said, at this point, you'd be like, I need a drink, or I need ice, or I need something to quell whatever this is going on inside me. But to everyone else,
how far are the freezing fins?
you are literally like, it is like across the hall. You could, so like where the here, I'll move you because I didn't do this earlier. So because this place is huge, and so you all would be like right here.
Okay.
Because these are all like changing rooms. And it would have been around the corner where you were in one of the saunas, like to the north and up to the east. But right over here in B5 that's the ice pool. Like they're right there. So you can literally come out of the saunas and like run over and jump in the ice pool. That's what they were talking about. That's what a lot of people do.
As long as you say that's okay, Doc, because I feel like I'm burning up still.
Yeah, I mean, you can do
water
that.
too.
You seem fine.
Maybe ease in though. I don't know about just plunging. I don't know enough about Yosoki biology. I'd like to make a medicine check to see if I think that might actually be
apparently
too much shock to just leap in.
Mm-hmm.
Would my no? That's. No, I was going to say would cooperative nature apply, but I'm not trying to aid. I'm just trying to do a check here. So I'm going to go ahead and spend an inspiration on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And that means advantage. How do I set? Oh, it doesn't really have the option. I just roll twice and take the better, right?
Nice.
Which is probably going to be that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that's gonna be the better of the two.
Yeah.
And it is. So
yeah. Okay.
30 is just leaping in a bad idea, or should we just ease them in,
I mean,
or is that dangerous?
Someone who's healthy might leap in and find it refreshing. You're concerned that his state of mind and being affected as it is might not be the best idea.
I'm going to go ahead and find the ramp or stairs or whatever and just walk right in first myself, just to kind of see just how freezing it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's whew. So let's see. So the larger water area is partially frozen over. It is like an ice lake. It is freezing.
Oh
it's
God.
Like doing a polar bear plunge. The smaller pool in the back and the two sort of round ones up top, you can kind of adjust those. They can be anywhere from like a tepid, lukewarm tub sort of water to like tap cold, but they are adjustable.
Okay, I'll go to this one and start adjusting it to tap cold.
Okay.
I'll walk Nicky over there.
Come over here, Nicky, and splash some of this on your face.
And he's struggling walking. He's probably struggling breathing. He's probably perspiring, which is perplexing because he doesn't have a fever. Like, this just doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna splash my face with water. Get right in there.
Okay. Yep. It burns. It feels like it came right out of a kettle. To you, it feels like it. Yeah, like it. No relief. Like it does feel like this water has, like a pot on the stove. Like almost like that. It hurts. Like that when you splash it. Like like if you had stuck your hands in a pot on the stove of water, you would start to see sort of that blister on your hand start to form. That's what you see.
I'm gonna look at Castle. I guess this doesn't make sense. That felt like I was touching a burning hot stove.
That ain't right.
Sorry, I know
it's cold. Trust me, my hands are in it. It's cold. It's something's wrong.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna start to panic in a little bit.
It's getting to you now. You're confused. You're starting to get. Make me a fortitude save.
Oh, boy. I want to see where this goes.
Yeah, your mind's racing. Your hands feel like they just stuck them into pots of boiling water. You're having trouble breathing. You're perspiring. You're soaking wet. You're confused at this point. You're in like a fever fugue or state, and you can't. You kind of shut down. You kind of faint.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You
Cass
kinda
would
flop over.
would shock him a little bit to make him go out. I think
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, he's having a panic attack. I love it.
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on. You cannot make sense of it. You shut down. It's too much. You shut down.
I'll pick him up. Daxxon, should we let's go to the medical bay, see what's going on.
I agree. I don't understand. The sauna was normal. It wasn't. I didn't know he'd react this way.
It all seems normal. His temperature was fine. So we'll take him down to the Titan's Rest.
Yep, Titan's Rest. Okay. So you're sort of let's see, you're all gonna go, except for Klem, who's at the bar. And we'll get to you, Klem. Don't worry. You just happen to be at the bar. So we'll go back down to Titan's Rest. Why can't I get you? Oh, because you're in a doorway.
I'm stuck.
I'll put you in a doorway and it won't let me take it. Can I just go? Come on. Now I've locked it. Okay, you know what? We'll fix that momentarily.
I was like, I couldn't move her around either. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
She's stuck. We'll fix it in a minute. So it would have equipment there for you to like monitor Nicky, to administer something to him to like kind of calm him down, ease him, relax, like a relaxant or something like that. You know, modern medicine.
Could I do an MRI kind of scan on him, see what his brain's doing? Because it definitely seems like something's up with his brain.
I was just thinking, you know best, but since it doesn't seem to be physical, see if his brain waves are doing anything like weird like mine were.
I'll compare, yeah. Do I need to do a medicine check for that at all? Or?
You did it before, so let's say you know what you're looking for and you know what you're doing. So, his it's that same weird sort of pattern. It isn't quite right. It's more pronounced in Nicky than it had been in Daxxon. But in your opinion, from your experience and your knowledge, you think it's the same. You think it's the same. How could it not be? I mean, like, it happened so close together.
Yeah. Well, Daxxon, I think this is same, but it's like worse than whatever you had. Something's wrong. Is there any way...
Can you run that check on yourself?
I mean, I can. I guess I'll run the check on myself.
Well, you would actually do computer checks, because you are an android. You're not the same. It wouldn't be the same for you.
I am not good at computers. I'm an android who's not good at computers.
Because androids are computers and repairs checks. They're different than biologicals that have the medicine checks. It's not the same, so it would have to be...
I have a feeling this guy on the table here would be able to do it. Anybody, who else has
Well, maybe
computers?
when he comes around, but what would he compare to?
He does. Yeah, he might not know about android. Well, we have to see. We have to see what he's able to suss out. He would eventually come around. Like, he would eventually wake up. Probably a little confused, but he would wake up.
How you feeling?
How am I feeling, GM?
Your head hurts.
Yeah, man. I've got a bad migraine. I'm not hot anymore, though. Oh,
That's good.
how'd I get here?
Knocked you out. Well, you kind of knocked out yourself, but I helped a little bit.
I guess thanks.
But yeah, your thinker up there ain't right either.
What?
It's the
She
same
did
as
the
his.
check that she did on me, and
Yeah.
it's similar, only worse.
Hey. What's that mean, Doc?
It's just not normal. It's nothing that I've ever seen before. I've been around quite a while.
It's like, maybe we work on your bedside manner later, but thanks.
You know, I kind of worried now about what might be happening with Klem. Maybe his helmet would stop whatever happened to Nicky and I, but
It's true.
you know, I presume he's something like us under the helmet.
It's so long.
So good.
Wait, before we go out of here, do you want to see if I have this? Same thing that you have? Or if this is just maybe it's just a biological thing, it's not like a mechanical thing?
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry.
No, it's you're right, because this is, granted, I've never been to a spa before. I don't think this is a normal reaction.
No.
Yeah, sure. I might need some water if we got it anywhere, but yeah, let's do this.
You could get him water. There'd be plenty. You're in like the medical bay room. You'd be fine. Give him
Ice
water and
chips.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
useless on these medical checks, so I'll get water while he's getting set up to scan Cass.
My rat snout, some ice chips. All right, I'll check. Let's see. I don't know if I can do it exactly here. If they got the stuff, well, they probably have some stuff for checking out androids, I would think.
Yeah, like diagnostics, because there are androids that come to the resort. So you've seen a couple here milling about. So they would have that kind of diagnostic equipment. I don't know how.
I don't specialize in this kind of thing. I'm more like ships and stuff, but at least the basics I could do.
Yeah, do just roll me like a basic computer check without any like special bonus or anything, because you could probably figure out how to run the machine. You might not know how to interpret the results.
Coming up.
Just don't be messing up any wires.
I'm gonna use an inspiration on that. I'm all done rolling well. Not for the lady. So inspiration is the advantage roll, or so I just roll again and take the highest? Okay.
Correct.
No, don't touch the red wire. No.
Don't. No.
Yeah, you're working your way up there.
Okay.
Wait, do I roll
All
again?
right.
Is it 2?
Yeah, it's 2.
Okay.
Take the bet.
Gotcha.
2 take the higher. Yep.
Come on, baby. Okay.
Okay. Well,
Better every
you
time.
got better. So.
boop, boop, boop.
So, it's pretty self-explanatory. It shows you like where you can put in the sensors, and it's basically like automatic. You press a couple buttons, it pick the test you want it to run, and that it displays the results. And there's like there's some wavy lines, and some numbers, about fire and circuits. And you're like, everything's like green. Green's usually good. So it's it looks
If
like
I've ever
it's
seen
optimal.
my own scan, would I know that looks like a normal
yeah,
scan for me?
you'd probably you would know what sort of results it's portraying because you're an android. You'd be like, oh, that's how many firings per millisecond in my proton brain or whatever, and that's the algorithm. She's she's looking at it, she's like, oh yeah, that's
If I didn't have a migraine, this would be kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to learn more.
Does it look normal though?
You think so? I mean, you are functioning, and nothing seems to be off or misfiring or overheating or what have you that might be wrong.
Okay.
And
So does it look good then?
I mean, looks as pretty as ever.
Hey, well, I don't know, Daxxon. Maybe it's just you and me, flesh and blood.
Maybe it's
I don't know what the
biological?
heck Klem is. Maybe we should go check on the kid.
Yeah, is he
And
is he biological or is he
Probably so.
Yeah.
I
Let's go
don't
find him.
know. I was
Well, he
kind of
says it's a suit, so he's got to be a person in there.
I guess he drinks apple juice.
And I'm using. Yeah, he's a person.
Could be something.
I mean, hey, there's only one way to find out, I guess.
To the bar, wild apples.
Okay, so yeah, you're all like, we all need to chill out, or at least maybe Nikki and Cass do. She wants to ride the mechanical Auroch again.
I'm gonna
and
be in my
like,
dress.
I need
yeah.
water and booze.
Water and yeah, you one large ice water, one large, whatever beer mixed drink, and Jackson. I don't know if you go with them. Klem's there.
Bourbon on the rocks, thanks.
Klem's there, sipping his juice with Nautrin, and I mean, you can stay there until dinner time. You can mill about. We don't have to say that you've done anything in particular. We can say like, yeah, we kind of relaxed until party time.
Well, I just want to check on Klem. So, how you feeling? Skin burning or anything?
Huh?
Do you feel like you're hot?
You startled me. What's wrong?
Sorry. How do you feel? Do you feel weird?
I feel like I got a sugar rush. From all this apple juice I've been drinking for the last 7 hours.
There's just like cartons and straws on the floor around him, like
That's a lot. I mean, I would watch your sugar intake if you wanna, not get diabetes or something.
Oh, it's too late.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, insulin runs through the suit. It's a whole thing.
Okay, then you're good, I guess.
I mean that's not how that works, but I understand. Yeah.
Wait, are you
Hey, have you
catheterized
found
or
the
something? What's going on?
The pool?
Yeah.
No. I mean, there's the ice pools downstairs.
no, there's like another huge pool that you all didn't visit, but there's a huge.
No. Check this out. I'm gonna take Cass. I go to the front entrance where we came in, and I'm gonna jump in the pond again. Look, it's the pond. It's the pool. I found it.
I guess if it's a body of water, it could count as a pool.
Look, I float.
That's
There's
surprising.
holographic ducks in the water, and you jump in, they're like, rah, and they kind of de-res out of the water.
I look
Here,
at
ducks.
look at Daxxon as Klem is holding Cass's hand and taking it out. I'm like, is that? Don't tell me there's a kid in there. I'm really confused right now. Okay, it's like, what do you think?
I don't know. He's.
Or is he some soldier
I
with
mean, on
like
the one hand,
serious?
I'm thinking maybe so. He said he's from some. Have you ever done it? You're good with the research on the data stream, right?
Yeah.
Look up that Division 7734. See if you can learn anything about it.
Yeah. As I watch him going across. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sit here, pull up the infosphere, look that up while I'm drinking, and Klem can take it away.
Yeah, infosphere. That's what it's called. I was trying to think of that.
Yeah.
Cass would mention. I mean, I think he looks fine. I think this is normal.
I don't even know what he looks like. I do like the kid though. He's great. I really
Doesn't
do.
seem to be in distress.
That's fair. I'll look it up.
Charlie
anyways.
Pool's nice and cool.
Are you sure this water's
Our only
sanitary?
wish to catch a fish.
Yes.
So juicy, sweet.
Oh my god. Okay.
Are you sure this water's sanitary? It looks questionable to me.
So, okay. Make a computer check to see if you are able to find anything on this division you're looking up here on the infosphere.
That's you guys.
Coming up.
And then Klem, I
Making
hope
my
you
way
know
up.
what the division is. If
I got 27.
he's got to find something. Is that the division like you affiliated with someone's military?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. It's your character. You said it.
Who? Did they roll for it? Then they succeeded and they figured it out?
Well,
Oh.
no. They're just looking into the division you said you served in. Just want to know what kind of division it was.
Military branch.
I mean, it's a military branch, so
You're gonna have a really hard time finding anything on it.
It's obscure.
Yeah, it's like confidential, classified.
it's one of those ones probably.
Databases.
Yeah, they do all
Yeah,
this kind of
you'd
weird stuff. to
Also,
people.
there's a subscription required to get access to that information.
I'm not.
Did you see,
The first one is
404.
only $14.99, so you can get a real bargain of the first,
That's right. I see him do
Time.
the. Clem does another wee across. I'm like, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, you just 404 not found, error, fail whale,
The specific URL that you find this division on is called ErudianMuppetry.com.
I'm pretty sure most of these ones are the scams. Whenever I see that,
I wouldn't click on that. It makes you
No.
think like maybe that is something you'll never unsee, and perhaps it's not worth the risk.
okay, traumatized war veteran. That's what we're going with because I don't want to look into this, and they ain't
Okay.
taking my money.
Okay, so
He's
yeah,
pretty cute, though.
you guys.
Not gonna lie.
The rest of the time leading up to the party is pretty uneventful. I mean, Klem plays in the pond while Cass watches. Nicky, you have some drinks and sort of help yourself calm down, loosen up for the party tonight. Dax, you're doing you. You could go and meditate or stay with Nicky or whatever you think you're going to be doing.
I'm going to spend some time in the green fields and just meditate. Yeah, just try to.
Okay.
This has been a really weird morning, and I'd rather be in a clear state of mind. And then I'll have Keys help me get a nice piece of formal wear to wear.
Yep. So you all. Oh, you're all over here. Hang on.
Am I still in the door?
No. You were all in green fields. I couldn't find your things because the main floor is so freaking big.
Cass
I lost
becomes
where your
one with the
tokens were.
resort and wins the game.
I've integrated.
You know, right?
I am the resort.
Okay, so over here. Can you all see your tokens?
Not yet.
Yes.
All the way over
No.
there. Here we go. Hang on, chat. Ride the map with me.
Okay, yep. Yeah, you moving? Move. I'm like watching stream. Okay, but you're in front of the big party hall. You're all dressed to the nines. You got your magnetic bow tie, top hat, monocle, ascot cummerbund, whatever we've decided to magnetize onto you, that's what you have.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it. And there's, you're not on time, but you're not early. You're not necessarily late. Like you're fashionably late, So you're gonna waltz in. It seems like everyone at the resort who's there now is there, like staff and guests alike. So you see, you see Kane, who's the security guard. You see another Varanthi woman that Cass, that's Rasona. You had met her before. You hadn't interacted with her yet, but that's who that is. Vorlin from Greenfields, the whole team. There's that Shirin that you ran into while you were going to the sauna. She's there. Talk, of course, is there, recording for his live stream. There's a couple of other androids looking pretty sleek and dressy, standing together talking. So they're, basically, like, there's other guests there too. In all, there's probably about 50-60 people at the resort right now, which is a fraction of what it's meant to hold. So it's more people than you've seen all in one area, but the hall is still pretty, like, sparse. But there's like there is a holographic orchestra on the stage playing music. There's a dance floor to either side. There's, tables with food and drink fountains and, just people speaking with one another, schmoozing, so to speak. So, when you go in, you can grab a drink, grab some food, schmooze. I don't know if there's anyone in particular you want to talk to.
If my migraine's gone down a little bit, who is that? Who is, rich scumbag?
Keon? Reese
Kion, yeah, he left. He's not here. You don't see Kion. No. He had business. He had to leave. You haven't seen him since he greeted you and said, "Hey, thanks for helping out," and he left. Yeah.
He's too fancy pants for these spots.
He had elsewhere to be.
This event, it'd be kind of like an important event for him to be at.
Apparently not. You don't see him here among the staff. Like I said, you see Philip, you see Kane, you see Rasona, Dr. Sundari, Vorlin. So, like, you see all of them, but Kion, you don't see him.
What, you want to talk to him?
I'm just a little weirded out by all of this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt a little off with Philip before, and now these headaches and Daxxon seeing stuff. I don't know.
He's
Am I
like
crazy?
one of those...
Am I going crazy here? That was really weird in the spa, so...
Oh, it's weird, and your brain's weird, but, like, I don't know if some bigwig's gonna know much about that.
No, I was more just
You want to crack it open so you can take a better look?
I hope it doesn't come to that, but you will be the first one I ask. No, I just wanted to get a vibe. I was telling Klem the other night, like, all this money going around, I knew this was, the company that owns this is big. It's huge. It's thousands of credits. There's going to be shady stuff.
What will be shady?
All kinds of stuff. Am I right? I look at the boys like, yo, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Kai.
I don't know. Maybe I'm sorry. I'm just a little off from the whole thing. So tell me if I'm off base here.
Well, I have a
question for our GM. We had in that whole period where Nicky was having his kind of a crisis. Did were there any of those keys pop up ad things going on, or did that? And if not, did they resume after that by any chance? I mean, has that been kind of pinging throughout the day?
It does it sort of randomly, and it might be triggered by different things. Like, there's probably programmed ones that happened, I don't know, X amount of times a day, like the one you had in the morning. But it's not, sometimes it might be like if you're perusing, if you're at a certain location or you mention a certain keyword, it might pop one up. But there's as far as you're aware right now, there's no correlation between the advertisements and the odd behavior.
Okay. That's kind of what I was looking for, is whether there might be some kind of, what's the MK Ultra thing going on in our heads.
Yeah, I mean, like
I've got an idea.
They definitely listen to you.
We know each other fairly well. But who's going to know each other really well? The Brutaris team, the Buzzsaws, or the Buzzsaws or Buzzkill? Buzzsaws?
Buzzblades.
Buzzblades.
Buzzkill.
I left my notes my notes are literally on my other machine. I didn't bring them on my laptop, so bad me.
Let's call them the Buzzkills.
The Buzzblades really know each other.
That's a good team name.
Maybe we should go talk to them and see if any of them have had any odd occurrences here, or if they've observed any of their teammates acting weird, because they would pick up on that. They're a team.
That's a good idea.
That's not a bad idea. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll dance on over.
And I mean, oh yeah, they're standing by one of the drinks fountains, because of course they are. And you see Notorious 13 and her pals. You probably know 13 better than anyone, but you can ask any of them. There's Burlador the dwarf, or there's a Kofesu, he's the Kashunta, or Kasantha. I can never say their name right. Kasantha. Yeah, that's right. Lomer is one of their androids. Virali, who you did talk to, who's another Kasantha. And then the older dude, the older human dude, who you didn't really speak with too much. Zidheal, he's there. The whole team, the whole 6 of them. They're there.
Which one was retiring? Wasn't one of them about to retire?
Yeah, Zidheal. Zidheal. He's a bit older than the rest. And yeah, he's up there in age. He's the forward that's going to be retiring, sort of like to make way for Notorious 13 to kind of take his place. Like, she's going to be the one who comes in and takes his place. Yep.
All right, I'll talk.
You can see he's a bit more mature than the rest, both in age and demeanor.
He looks old. Talk to him.
You want me to talk? Maybe Big Red should talk to him. I can talk to Notorious 13, or we can go all together.
Mature in that, like, Buzzblade careers are short, because it's a not Buzzblade, but Brutaris careers are short. It's a brutal sport, so he's probably like early 30s.
Yeah, if I can scan him and I see all the broken bones and pins and all this stuff, and I'm like, that one's been in for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe do we just go up as a group and just talk to him?
I want to start with Notorious 13, because I feel like we've got a little bit of a connection there, but I definitely want to talk to him too.
Let's go
talk to him.
Let's make Noel be like 10 people at the same time.
Yeah, great. Bring it on.
I'll go over, greet Notorious 13, do the fist bump or whatever the appropriate Brutaris type of greeting is.
And 13 is enthusiastic, just very. And she's a Vesk, so she's, kind of huge. So, you'll go in for the fist bump, but it's going to be like,
I can take it. I can take it.
Yeah.
I'll spend a hit point or two on that just for the value.
Yeah, a big scaly fist just. So, and she'll be like, "Hey, I'm so glad you all made it. What have you been up to all day?"
Oh, did a little shopping to get ready for this event. Had to look nice. Team's looking good.
Yeah, 13's in like it's a thing. It's like
Wait, are they wearing like a group attire, or did they each dress individually?
They dressed up, but she's a Vesk. She's not really in a dress so much as formal, like plate almost. I mean, but like it's stylish and has some fiddly bits and it's nice and polished. It's conforming. It's showing off her scaly features. Like, it's a piece.
So
yeah.
Now tried out a few of the amenities. How about you? How's your team been doing? How was the first day for you guys?
Yeah, I think, some of the guys might have stayed Wild Apple's a bit too late, had to spend some time in the sunroom, maybe took a plunge in the ice pool. I know a couple of us had a massage. That was great. If you haven't done that yet, get yourself down to the spa. Oh, their massages. Whew. So that was nice. I'm not quite sure what Lomer was doing. Lomer is an android. But yeah, and you kind of see Lomer talking to the other two androids, the very sort of slick-looking ones you saw when you were perusing. She's over there talking to them, but she's seems like she's enjoying herself. The only one I don't think I've seen, and she's not here yet, is Virlai. I think she's just running late.
Talk to her at all today?
No, I can't say that I've seen her since last night, but there's so many people here. She could have met somebody. It's so big. I'm sure she's just off doing her own thing.
You guys probably all put each other in that app, right? Have you tried that Keys app? It can tell you where she is.
Yeah, I'm so bad with these things. Keys. Nelson. It'll say, yes, Yazaloya, because that's her real name.
Real name.
Like, where's Beardline? Where's she at? It'd be sort of, a little doot. Virlai appears to be in her personal quarters. Would you like to call her? No. No, Keys, thank you. No, I'm sure she's just running late. I'm not real worried. She's probably just running late, or I don't know, maybe she met somebody, right? I don't want to intrude.
I mean,
have you seen her all day? It was a pretty, yeah.
Is there a sock on the door? I mean...
a sock? I think you might be confused.
Why would there be a sock on the door?
She's a Kashunta, and...
Oh, you poor innocent child.
She's like, she's starting to get a little, weirded out about all your questions about this. So she's sort of like, something,
Yeah, well...
Are you all okay?
No, not really. I mean, some of us have been feeling a little weird and not quite right. So we're just seeing, have you guys had the same drinks last night? So, does anybody have headaches? Feeling like their skin's burning?
I mean, I had a hangover this morning, if that's what you mean.
That sounds pretty normal.
Yeah, I mean, we were drinking top shelf stuff. I mean, that's the high-powered octane right there.
Yeah, maybe these two just can't handle it. It's fine.
Yeah, no, but Yeah, I mean, I hope y'all didn't get something. You didn't, like, eat something funny. Like, they have some really odd cuisine here. Maybe your friends had some lunch, something, I don't know, some fancy off-world stuff?
Not that I know of. I got a nasty migraine now, but it's not like your hangover and my skin was feeling good. So we just want to make sure users all okay.
I can help.
I mean,
Normal food, just some odd things, and thought you might have noticed if any of your crew had experienced anything odd.
Not that I'm aware of, but I mean, I'll ask, and I'll keep an eye out for Virla. Like I said, I'm sure she'll be here soon. You know, I'm sure she's just running late or met someone, but, you know, I'm sure we'll see her tonight.
I mean, not to... Forgive me. We just feel connected to you because of the way we all arrived here. But Cass here is a doc. Just in case. I don't know. I'm just feeling a little worried about it all. She could go check it out.
What, you think it's something contagious? You think there's something going around?
I don't know.
never know.
It's just... I don't know. We all arrived together. We all have done most of the same things. We just want to make sure users all okay.
Well, like I said, yeah, I think so. I think so. If something comes up, I'll tell you. Like I said, and I'll keep an eye out. But I think we're all okay.
Well, do you want to give us her room number and we'll go check?
I mean, yeah, we can share our as friends on the app, and she'll kind of like she'll share hers. She can't share anyone else's, but she can share hers. Be friends with you on the app.
Yeah, I'll flick my friend hologram back towards her in a little flick gesture or something like that.
Yeah, you basically do it, and like the keys go to one of their apps, and it's like, you're friends, hooray! So you know.
Can you poke them?
Friends.
So but as you're sort of wrapping up this conversation and exchanging, you know, your app information, the crowd's attention is turned to the stage, and it's you know, honored guests, please welcome the social director Philip Kalsner, and you know, the head of our spa and medical services, Dr. Sundari Lohman. And they kind of come on stage, there's lights, and everybody with their drinks is sort of like, you know, yay, hooray, hello,
Hey,
yay.
Christiane, wants you to make a quick Discord check if you could.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Let me see here. I'm getting the yelled at that I'm told so much about. Oh, okay, so we have reached 36 likes. So that means everybody gets an inspiration.
Yay!
Hooray!
I feel inspired.
We're spending them too, so.
I don't yell at you guys, Arun. I made that up. Well, I believe you yell at Arudai, and rightly so. I'm like, I didn't say.
I feel like Chris is yelling at me.
No.
Not gonna lie. I've been reading chat. I feel very targeted.
So,
See, there you go.
There it is.
oh yeah, I yell at him all the time. Yeah, see, I know. I just. Yeah, okay. So, anyway, inspirations all around, but but Philip and Dr. Sandrani come on the stage, and with sort of like an augmented voice, Philip starts to speak, and he says, "Dear guests, as most of you know, my name is Philip Kalsner, and I'm the host here at New Elysium." And he gestures towards his companion, which is Dr. Sandrani Lohman. This is Dr. Lohman, who manages our spa and medical facilities. She's my counterpart in making sure everything is just right for you. Dr. Lohman? She'll step forward, and she'll also have an augmented voice saying, "We're happy to have you all with us. We know you'll love your stay, and we hope you'll tell everyone just how much you enjoyed it. The celebration is just the beginning." And they'll sort of raise their glasses, so everyone in the audience will raise their glasses if you're holding one, and they'll say, "Here's to a blissful stay in New Elysium. Please enjoy the rest of your evening." And they'll sort of walk off stage, and the holographic band will sort of come back up playing some schmoozy music that maybe picks up. Maybe there's a couple people dancing on the floor, rubbing elbows, but that's sort of where you are.
When the toast is happening, I'm gonna lean over to Cass and be like, "Hey, Cass, is that the doc that gave you the weird vibes the other day?"
No, that was Dr. Sidrani. That's the normal doc.
Well, she seems okay.
She seems fine. She's really nice. That one over there, and she points at the Ferranthi. Is that what you said? Ferranthi?
Yep, a Ferranthi female.
Ferranthi female. That one is. She's the augmentation specialist. Risona. She's a little weird. Something's up.
Alright, I might go talk to her.
Wait, wasn't the Lashunta who's missing from the party right now? Wasn't she looking for augmentation?
Yeah,
help?
she was interested. She asked me.
I'm worried about her.
Okay, thank you for saying that.
Toast glass is made out of glass.
Oh my God, I get their glasses.
Well,
Never mind. Here, take
Just
mine,
like Clem's
kid.
holding the stem of a glass. Like,
Can I have another one?
Yeah, take mine, Klem. Here, take mine.
Oh,
Ah,
I think I grabbed it too hard.
no, that's
see,
you
are
know
you
I
trying to like drink it and just smashing it on the helmet? Like,
The first one, yeah.
we
That
have
was
a
my
juice
fault.
box over here.
yeah, and there's like little server like drones that will kind of like come around and like come and bring
Burgundy
him.
straws, please.
And a little
You know,
umbrella.
the umbrella, yes.
Yeah.
It'll kind of like
What does
boop
that
and
do?
like go back to the
It's
drink
just
area
fun.
and come back with a juice box with an umbrella poked in it and a straw. Like,
What is this little thing for?
Just to make you feel happy.
Doesn't it look good?
Oh. I feel happy.
okay. Whew. All right. So yeah, I mean,
No,
I don't know if you want to talk to anyone here. There are, I mean, like you haven't talked to Risona.
She's weird.
The Sheeran you bumped into is here. There's some android you haven't talked to. I mean, it's up to you. You don't. The
what?
Sheeran is weird. I mean, she's a bug, but let's be nice.
I mean, I'm a rat, so we all got our problems. But Daxxon, seriously, I thank you for saying that. I don't want to like overreact. It's just like I don't understand. I feel like something's wrong, but maybe that's just what I went through. I don't know.
Maybe we can check on her after the ball thing.
I don't know.
There's gonna be a bit of an interruption from your Keys app. It's gonna be one of those sort of advertisements, but it's gonna happen to everybody that's at the gala right now. What it's gonna do is it's going to show Verces eclipsing sun. So Verces is a planet. If you're unfamiliar with Starfinder, it's going to show its eclipsing sun. It's going to it has a bright corona briefly around it, showing the Eclipse Innovations logo will pop up and go by, and it will fade away as it simultaneously the voiceover will say, "Keys to Elysium transformed your stay. Penumbra will transform your world. Coming soon." And there'll be kind of a murmur among people being like, "Oh, what's this going to be like? Something like an app like we can have outside of the resort? How cool would that be?" Kind of they're trying to figure out what it is that this Penumbra is going to be, that they're advertising to you. While you ponder
Turn these
that,
things off.
we got a super chat from world's #1 Chris Simp. Okay. Saying, Christmas unite! All kneel to her blessed left ear! Point to Kristen for keeping the cast healthy and safe. So that is I believe that is an inspiration, a hero point to you? Oh dear lord. Yeah.
20 is an inspiration.
20 is an inspiration. I see, I wrote this down somewhere. Nope, that's my Benny's reminder. That's my Streamlab reminder. That's my other reminder. Well, I have it somewhere.
We might live,
Oh yeah,
guys.
here. I found it. This is my reminder. Okay.
Password post-its all over the ring of your screen.
No, they're all on a sheet of paper under my keyboard. To Arudi's security dismay. But yeah, so everybody gets this advertisement for Penumbra, whatever that is. Discuss.
Another one. I could look this up and see. I don't know.
Tell you what, you look that up. There was the other member of the Buzzblades, the older one.
Zitheel?
The one who's retiring. Yeah, Vidheal. That's it. I want to see if he's got a different take on things than Notorious.
I thought his name was Johnny.
Close, but
I
not.
mean, his first name is.
Hey,
Oh, that's what I heard.
what do you think, Clem? Are you feeling
ahead
weird
and-
or anything?
Well, I don't know. I feel like there's not nearly enough floating that could be happening right now. Like, is there a pool down here? I've been looking around, I haven't found anything.
I think if you finally get one of those glasses not to break, you might start floating, but that's about it up here, I think.
Is there any more? I still haven't been able to try it.
Oh wait, Noel, I think you're muted.
Yeah, you.
The voice that speaks in my head, I don't hear it anymore.
Well, maybe that's a good thing, right, Doc?
Wait. You're hearing
it's like a
voices in your
conscience.
head?
Did you bump your hardware mute button?
I can start singing again if you'd like.
It wasn't that bad, actually. I mean, for coming from a speaker.
I don't know.
Oh, well, wait, so what are we supposed to be doing here? With the, what are we interviewing people? How many people are on this blitzball team?
I don't. Well, there's a
Schmoozing.
lot.
Oh, there you
she
are.
is.
29
Can you hear
guys
me?
over there,
Yes.
27
Okay,
guys over here.
you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what I
We're
did.
back.
How many people on a blitzball team? Isn't there 7? 6 in the field, 1 on the net?
That's a lot of
anyways.
socializing, and I'm actually kind of introverted.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Daxxon, I love your thoughts here. I'm just worried about this one person. Maybe I'm going crazy. I'm just worried about this person in the room all by herself. I suppose that.
Yeah, that's probably more important than more questions. You've got the right of it there.
Maybe I'm crazy.
We
but-
shouldn't just wait for something to happen. We should go check.
Okay. We all going? Together?
Okay, where are y'all going?
To Vera Lee's room.
We're gonna go and knock on someone's room door.
Well, if there ain't a sock,
you
then
don't-
you can
you-
knock.
You don't know
invasive.
you don't know what room she's in? You're not
Hey,
friends
Key.
with her.
I
I
thought.
need to know the room.
You're friends
location
with You're friends with 13. You know, you can ask to see where 13 is. You're friends with each other.
That's
Probably
right.
close by.
Could be in the same area.
Somebody deny my friend request. Is that what you're saying?
I think we don't even know her well enough to send the request. So you
You
haven't
can
been
send
to-
you can send anyone a friend request. They have to accept it. It's
Go
like,
for
you
it,
know, it's
Klem.
like any social media app. Both people have to consent to the information being shared. So
Are
Go
you
ahead,
gonna
send
be your
her
friend?
a friend request, Clem.
Hi, my name is Klem.
Why
Would
are
you
you
like
having
to be my
Klem
friend?
do this? Okay, I mean, that's a choice, but... okay.
I'm sending a voice memo. My name is Klem. Would you like to be my friend? I think we are on the same vacation cruise together. Have you tried the pool in the front?
Tell him you know Notorious.
So what?
Tell him you know Notorious.
I am a big fan of Notorious.
Oh, that might have been worse.
Tell me
I mean,
saved
like-
her life.
So Keys app sends your voice messages. It tells you, like, it confirms, like, they've been delivered to Viralize account. Like,
Can I spam a Farmville request? We're adding friends. We could use some help on the farm.
but I mean, you're not getting a response. Like, she's not messaging back, or it's not showing she's accepting. You can't see her location.
Man, I don't
Oh,
know.
I see.
I mean, she might have not seen it yet.
I don't think it's
She
you.
doesn't want to be my friend.
Well,
It's
you don't
her,
know
not
yet.
you.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, look,
let
we
me,
could. I don't know.
What do you think, Cass?
You know what? Maybe Notorious was a little hesitant about the questions we were asking. Maybe Vidhiel won't be. So he's still around, right, Noel?
Oh yeah, the buzz plates tend to kind of stick together. They kind of, they're friendly with you, but maybe not so much with everyone else. So yeah, you could. He's over kind of in their little group. He's the only human, so he's not hard to pick out. And you're able
I'll
to.
actually tap him on the shoulder and say, "Do you have a moment? I'd like to discuss something with you."
And he'll be a little caught off guard, but he'll be like, "Oh, yes, you're part of the crew that helped out our ship. Yes, thank you so much for that, by the way."
You're very welcome. And we'll do that step away just a little bit so that Notorious isn't overhearing us or the other Buzzblades.
He'll introduce himself. My name's Zidiel Quarren, but please call me Sid.
Thank you, Sid. Daxxon. You can call me Daxxon. I'm just curious. We were talking with Notorious 13 a little earlier, and one of your team members didn't make it to this event, and Notorious hadn't seen her all day. Just wondering if you had. Some strange things happened earlier today, and we're a little worried that maybe something is going on that we don't really all understand. I wish I could give you more detail, but we just don't know. And it sounds like one of your team members is maybe a little out of character by not being here.
Strange. How?
I saw something I can't explain, like a being that was there and then gone. My friend Nicky here had an experience in one of the spas that made no sense. His sense of temperature went haywire, and it literally caused him to pass out from overheating when there was no actual heat. It's the kind of thing that makes us wonder if there might be something, something that's messing with our heads. And I'm worried about your teammate, the Lashunta woman. She seemed a little bit last night at the bar. I know she seems to be experiencing some stress about needing to get augments to stay competitive.
Yes, she's not in Brutaris. Almost required, highly encouraged. So he's going to nod. He's looking kind of pensive. I'll be like, I haven't experienced anything myself, but Virali has been acting off. She's not been herself today. Very withdrawn. She's not the only one. And he kind of nods over to the dwarf on their team. He's like, Barrel also has been, I don't know, like on edge, like jumpy. He's not usually that way. So I don't know. Let me see. And he's gonna say, let me just see if I can get in touch with her, because she's hasn't come here, and maybe I thought maybe
we were thinking maybe we should just go check on her in person, and I'm sure she'd be more receptive to it if you came with us.
Yeah, I mean, I can call her real quick too, just to see.
Yeah, let's do that on the way.
Okay, so as you're kind of like stepping towards the doors, he'll send a message that's just sort of like, hey, it's kind of late. You missed the toast. Everything okay? Virulai will actually reply right back to Zid and sound kind of frantic. He's just saying, yeah. I'm, I lost track of time, and I'm running real late. It's just, this place is so big. I got a little lost, but yeah, I'm gonna be right there.
Do we hear that? Is this like did you have it on speaker comm, or I guess?
Yeah, you can hear the
we heard it. Yeah.
You can hear the reply.
What would be the right thing that would be the equivalent of like a sense motive? I'm not sure if there's an equivalent.
It's an action now.
Yeah,
like
it's a thing.
Perception.
Unless Noelle wants you to use something else.
You're gonna go in. I gotta look at your thing. Your.
Just hold still, eraser. She's looking at your thing. Don't move.
Yeah, don't move the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all looking at his thing.
Yeah.
Why are we looking at his thing?
I don't know. It's just what the voice is saying.
Yeah. Roll.
I'm starting to.
Roll me, because this wouldn't fall under any of this that you have, even trained. So roll me perception.
All right. Would cooperative nature apply?
Well, if we're all looking at the thing, then sure.
Cooperative nature is here. Or gotta look up what it is.
Cooperative.
Nature.
I feel like a team in this. This is a good team bonding moment. Just looking at Daxxon's thing.
Cooperative nature. You have that as what? A feat? Ability?
Yeah, it's actually it is a feat. It's an ancestral feat, and so that means it would be where feats cooperative nature.
So let's see. A short human lifespan lends perspective. It's taught you from a young age to set aside differences and work with others to achieve greatness.
Oh no, it's an aid bonus. Okay. Never
Yeah,
mind,
I'm sorry. You're not aiding. That wouldn't quite.
Nope,
that
not
wouldn't
aiding.
quite help.
I'll keep that.
Oh yeah, no,
Has some good
that's great. No, like
She seemed to be trying to give us the brush off. It seemed like she's trying to hide something. That was like.
No, you believe she genuinely is coming. But like, you spoke to her before, and she was steady and outgoing, maybe a little headstrong, but like, she was very shaken. She sounded shaken. That's what you sense. Like, you don't think she's lying, but she doesn't sound like when you first talked to her.
Zid, I don't. Did she sound okay to you? She didn't sound okay to me.
And no, but like I said, she hasn't been quite herself today. A little withdrawn, and I just kind of chalked it up to, I don't know, maybe she had a bad night.
I think we should still go see her.
Oh,
Do
she
you have
said
a thing we
she's...
need to check out?
Kind of thinking,
Yeah.
yes.
She said she's on her way. I'm gonna let her come over, and we'll see how she is when she gets here.
All right.
Okay.
But you also said that barrel door is not quite normal.
He's been jumpy, just generally jumpy. But that's it. Like I said, I haven't experienced anything like you experienced. I don't think they. I mean, I don't think they've seen anything. I've not seen anything. They've just been. They've been acting kind of off. You don't think whatever it is something contagious? Like there's not like a gas leak or anything, right? Like we're,
I don't think it's like a gas leak, but like something mental.
Gas leak. Nicky, did you eat something wrong? You had a gas leak?
You know what? I wish it was that simple.
Oh, man.
No, listen, you know.
So let's go
Oh,
talk
I
to
can't really smell in here.
Oh, that's right.
So,
filters.
as you're having your discussion, the Sheeran you bumped into earlier kind of bumps into you again. I mean, not literally this time, but she's sort of like, hey, saying hi to Daxxon and to Nicky because you're who she knows, and she's like, I'm so glad I ran into you. I was really hoping to pick your brains about the spa.
Hey, you sweetheart. It was an experience. Let's put it that way. Have you done it at all?
Being Sheeran, not really so good for my
Sure.
my carapace.
Sure.
So I had to kind of go off of others. Is it inclusive to how is it for Yosoki? How about for your friend over here, for a human?
Yeah, well, Big Red had a great time. I think it's just me personally. Like any other of us rat folk, that would be great. But I don't know. Something was a little off with me. I was kind of curious, actually. We were just talking with the Buzzblades there. Yeah, how are you feeling? Anything? You feeling a little off or anything? Anything weird happened to you?
I mean, no. I mean, as far as like the amenities, like did I have a bad experience or did the staff treat me well? I guess I just need to know what you're talking about.
I don't know. Like seeing things, sort of, or just feeling like, or having like, okay, I got really in the sauna. I like freaked out a little bit. It felt like things were getting really hot, and it was just weird. I don't know. And we've been talking with the others here. Everybody's, I don't know, having weird things happen to them.
She's gonna kind of look genuinely concerned, and her antennas are gonna twitch because Sheeran are in fact bugs. In case you all don't know, she has antenna. She has multiple arms and things, but her antennas are gonna kind of twitch. She looks concerned. She's like, I haven't had anything like that. I mean, I have some my 2 cents to say about some of the experiences here, but not in a way like you're talking, more like quality control type of things.
How so?
Well, like the lighting in my room kind of it does its own thing, even though I programmed it, have a cycle at a time that was more apt to my planet, and I just got pitch black at weird times, but that's probably just a programming issue. I'm sure that once I put my feedback in through the app, that they're going to address that before everyone comes. And I don't know. I had this weird thing happen at a restaurant, but you know, these are all just.
Say more.
These are all,
Elaborate.
These are all just the initial hiccups of a resort. I mean, that's why we're here, right? Just to
Sure. Hey, look.
Refine all the bumps.
Stop being a writer for a minute. Stop trying to make this part of your job. And if you feel like something weird is going on, there's a lot of people who could be affected. What do you mean? If you something you couldn't explain?
No, I don't think I can't explain it. I think it's just, the fine tuning of all the systems and the staff and, just the details of the place.
I agree with Daxxon. Here's the thing. I'm on the maintenance staff. So if something's going wrong, I want to be able to fix it. Yeah, that would be my purview. So you just tell me what's going on. Maybe I could come over to your room and look things over. Because if the lights, that's not good. We can't have that happen.
Oh yeah. I would. You know what? And she's gonna pull out from her like rather elegant attire, like a little notebook, and she's gonna kind of like and kind of peruse through her little notebook page, and she's gonna be like, yeah. I wrote it down here because you got to write down everything. You got to be thorough,
This guy knows about it. I point to Klem.
Yeah. So everything's set to the Absalon standard day, but I'm a Sheeran, obviously. It's not the same. So I had a certain sleep cycle I was entering in, but out of nowhere, in like the middle of the night, it just goes absolutely pitch black, which just is unnerving for us. We don't like that. And then it just got real cold, and I had to kind of stumble around. I shivering. It sort of messed with some of my senses.
And look, I completely believe you. Just out of curiosity, do you have a roommate or anything, or were you by yourself?
No, I'm by myself. Her antenna's kind of like having its own little moment now. Like Nicky, she's going to speak to you, but through her limited telepathy, because Sheerans have limited telepathy.
Sweet.
So she's gonna be like, yeah. So she's gonna be like, do you think like there's something seriously wrong? Like, are we all in danger?
I don't.
I say yes. I think we are. We have a serious problem.
You can't. No one can hear her.
It's cold.
No one can hear her say this except
She
Nicky.
gladrilling you? I know that those elves do that.
Sheerans have limited telepathy. So do some other races.
No, I guess that's a question. I should clarify. Can I respond back in telepathy, or do I need to? I probably need to speak.
No, you don't. Nope.
I don't. Oh.
You can. Yeah, she'll sense it.
Okay, so I would say something. Yeah, I really don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It might be nothing, but it's part of my job, and I want to make sure everyone here is okay.
And she's gonna kind of like nod, but nervous, and her antenna's gonna like kind of twitch, and she's gonna flip to like a new page in her notebook and like look at you, but start writing stuff down. And
he gives a big toothy smile.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, okay, well, if there's nothing else, I had a couple other people I have to go probe their minds about too. So
sure. Hey, listen. If you have any other problems, please come let us know. We're here to fix it. We want to figure out what's going on. And maybe it's nothing. Who knows?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, just smoothing out all the bumps, and she'll put away her little notebook and sort of walk away. And at that time, Virulai does show up. So she does show up. She looks a little disheveled. Like, not like, she's been through hell, but like, she's got kind of like circles under her eyes. Her dress looks like maybe was crumpled up in a ball before she put it on, and like it isn't, you know, she, you know.
Oh no, we lost you.
Oh, there went the
Sound
sound.
Voices in my head have gone quiet again.
You sure you're feeling okay, Klem?
You know, I keep asking myself that, and I have different answers.
It's good. Self-reflection is good, right, Daxxon?
Absolutely. I
Still not.
encourage people to spend a little time meditating every day.
A little
jeez.
time?
You could go in the pond.
I'm going back to the pond.
I didn't mean right now.
I think that's a wonderful idea. That's exactly where I'm going to go. I feel safe there. You know, there's this commotion about danger, and until we know what we're up against.
We're up against the silence of space right now. That's what's yeesh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like we should talk to
It's
Bailey.
like no one would be able to hear us scream.
Gasp.
Nothing, Noel. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Did you try
What do
turning
you
it on
What do
and
you
off
guys
again?
think, though? Am I crazy?
I'm turning it on.
Hey, there it is.
There you are.
Oh,
There you
there we go. I
did
hit
it.
the wire and it kind of jiggled and fell out a bit. There we go.
Really short.
Blue Yetis have the lifespan of peanuts.
Yeah, well,
I don't know how long peanuts last.
it is the microphone I can
Not as long as the
afford.
Blue Yeti.
Yeah. So, okay. How's going to enjoy TPK? I don't want to TPK anyone except maybe your party, Chrysanth.
You don't want to, but if, you know, the dice roll how they roll.
Yeah. Okay, so, like, I don't know how much you heard about Beer Life. She does show up. She's looking a bit disheveled.
The dress was crumpled.
Crumpled dress.
Yeah, like,
Didn't
it's...
get enough sleep.
Yeah, she just looks like real... Not ready. She's trying to smooth out her dress and, like, just... She looks like she doesn't want to be here.
Does not.
Does not.
Okay.
She's looking around. She has kind of a closed posture. She does pick up a drink off of one of the little server drones that's sort of going around serving everybody. You know, she's looking around to see where the team is. She's probably going to go join them.
Should we go talk to her? I might. Let's go
I mean,
talk
should
to
we
her.
let Klem talk to her?
We want Klem to talk to her.
Well, you sent her a message.
That's true. Maybe we should help. Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Good wingmen.
Did I get a response back on my friend request?
Why don't you order her an apple juice? She looks
Order
like she
her
could
an
use
apple
it.
juice with the umbrella.
With the umbrella. Okay. If you say so.
It's the
She'll
way
like
Does
it.
color matter?
Pink. All the ladies like it.
Match your dress. Match your dress.
Match your
What color is
dress.
Colorblind.
What's her dress?
I don't know. Her dress is... It's
Roll it.
blue.
Where's your table?
Okay,
Roll it
blue.
on the table.
We'll go blue.
Blue. I love it. Let's get it. Nice soft blue. Let's do this. All right. But for real, let's go talk to her.
Okay. So she's
Bartender.
so you kind of catch her and say hi. She's making her way over to the team, and she recognizes you from the other night, and she, hi, how are you all?
Look, not cut to the chase, sweetheart, but how are yous? Because you might be having an experience that I've been having at Big Red here, too.
Oh, I doubt it. This place is just... I don't know. Maybe I tried to do too much all at once. In the first couple of days here. I think I just need to take it a little bit easier for the rest of the stay.
That's certainly not gonna hurt. But if you don't mind, we're just checking on everybody, especially you guys, because we all showed up together and had such a fun time arriving. What's going on? What happened?
Right. Just really, I just had a really odd, I don't even know. I don't really know. That's just.
I love
I'm
a good
sure
story.
it was-
Spill the beans. Let's hear it. Look. Clem's got you a drink. Here.
Hey, I got you this drink.
And
Oh, crap.
I thought we said the juice box, not the glass.
That's just all the glasses
I grabbed
around.
it too hard again.
I got your drink, grabs the juice box and squeezes it, just.
You know, you're supposed to undo the flaps on the side, and
So
that way
then
you don't
you don't
squeeze it all
squeeze it?
over
Yeah.
yourself. You know.
Well,
Let
I
me
got
tell
this
you how
whole
much-
umbrella.
We have kids.
It's
Kids-
pink.
Kids don't do that. Don't do that. You'll show them and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, once," and then it's just.
Yep.
Don't.
What?
Don't worry about Clem. We got this. You're doing
Don't worry
great.
about
Keep
it.
going. Sweet talk the lady. Huh? Get her to tell us a story.
So, she's
He's
just,
a very
stoic.
stoic individual. I think you guys would get along well.
What's the reaction to I seem to have ruined the drink, but I got you this umbrella.
That's so thoughtful of you. Thank you, Klem. Thank you.
That's my name. How'd you know my name?
I told her.
We-
I told her.
It was like
Oh, okay.
we met the other night.
We did? Oh, I thought I'd remember that.
You seem to be worried about me. I think your friend might need some help.
Well, to be honest, that's why we're asking, because all of us, we're having interesting experiences too, and we were just kind of swapping stories with all of you.
Haven't
These two
you?
have serious brain problems.
He's talking about
wow,
me. I had a weird. The doc here. Look, Cass here is a doc. She's a professional. She scanned my brain. Things were going a little wacky there for a bit, and I don't
Looks
know. My
weird.
body was acting weird, so I'm just curious.
Feeling like you're all there, or what are you seeing or feeling? He felt like he was burning, but he wasn't.
I thought I saw a shadowy figure that wasn't there, and it was. I'm afraid it's not going to be there again this evening.
And I've heard that that's mild schizophrenia.
She's just gonna look at all of you and go, yeah, and I was at, the fancy restaurant here, the Taste of Elysium. The big. I don't know if you've been there.
Not yet.
Anyways.
Not yet.
I went there for their luncheon they were having, and I swear everyone was
You okay?
The shearing reporter
She's a little
there?
tongue-tied.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go and just hang out with the Buzzblades. I understand. I know something odd is happening. It's just, do you think we all have it? Like, is it a disease? Are we
It could be
all
biological.
sick?
Yes, you want
You
me
need to tell us what
Pop her head
happened
open
at
and
the
take a look.
restaurant. That's how we're going to figure these things out, is the information.
I can't have any of this getting back to the team. If there's anything wrong with me, I might not be able to play. I can't. Look,
No. Hey,
I
we keep
understand. I
secrets
just
here.
can't.
It's-
You're all lovely, and I thank you all for helping me so much. But look, if you find out what it is, just tell me. And look, I just, I gotta look out for me. I gotta make sure I can play. And
How about this? When you come down to get your augments, can I just do a scan on you at that point?
yeah, and I'd rather it be you than Rissa. No
Yeah,
offense, she
yeah.
seems pleasant enough. She's just kind of weird.
Yeah, I get that
Did you
feeling.
see her today?
Rasona? No, today, I gotta be honest, I haven't seen much of anyone today. I kind of kept to myself after, so She's here. I mean, she seems fine. So, anyways, it's lovely running into you.
Yeah,
so I'm
you
gonna go
too.
with the team.
Yes, hey, stick
okay,
with someone.
yeah.
Stick with them today, yeah?
Yeah, we'll be good. We're all bunked together. We'll be fine.
That's good.
So she's gonna kind of to walk off.
That was weird, right?
I mean,
that was weird, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay, I don't want to be. Yeah.
I feel a little rejected. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we gotta get you a little bit smoother on the
so
incoming.
And also, she's obviously in a rough place right now. So, what can I say?
yeah.
It's not
There are
yours, it's
like
her.
there are people dancing, and one of them is someone you all kind of know. It's Kane. You know Kane, the security guard. You know him, Klem.
Klem does.
Type.
You would think
called him
not.
Phil?
I wouldn't say he's dancing so much as you know, he's not leaving a lot of room for Jesus with the fancy women he's dancing with. So he
The guy at
told
the
you he
wedding
kind
with
of
the shirt's unbuttoning.
yeah
off.
So you know, he kind of saw you speaking to Virlai, and you know, the music kind of lulls or stops, and he walks over and he's like, yeah, so you seem to be real good friends with the Buzzblades, since you all had to, you know, butt on in and you know, make yourselves a big thing here while undermining the New Elysium security. Kind of giving you some lip. He's kind of giving you all some lip.
And who are you?
I think the only thing that undermined your security was allowing the Raiders to be in this area in the first place. So you did it yourself.
Yeah. Look, this is the diaspora. They're everywhere. You can't keep track of all of them all at once. All I'm saying is you really had no business responding to any kind of security call. That's our job. I think from now
But he's on
you
the
all should
security team.
maybe keep to yourself. Yeah, he's gonna be. He also falls asleep in rivers. I mean, you know, I'm
He's just
questioning
floating.
why
It was a pond.
So,
Look,
That's a river? That's a very large body of water you're describing.
there's gonna be an android that comes over. These are very slick looking androids. They don't look like you, Cass. They're
ouch.
City
Ooh, they've got, like,
slickers.
yeah, no, they've got
God.
like these sort of ebony smooth heads with these gold circuits and things that run through it. They look like they're pretty highly augmented too, for what they are. And one that looks rather androgynous is going to kind of step in and be like, my understanding was that they helped because you couldn't have an appropriate response time.
See?
Timing's everything, man.
If anything, it serves to better acquaint yourself with your protocols and perhaps make adjustments for an enhanced response in the future.
You know,
I mean, if you say so.
I like you. What's your? I'm Daxxon. What's your name?
You know, Kane's gonna not really have a response, and
Drink some
Kinda
water,
just-
fella. You're gonna need it.
yeah, just look at the android and you know, be like, you know what? I think I've made my point. I think I'm done here.
I
But
think you
look,
made your point too.
you know, in any matters of security, while you're on vacation, Klem, and perhaps even after, perhaps Just stay out of it. We've got everything covered. And so the android will turn to you and extend a hand and say, "I'm Rami."
Howdy.
Pleasure to meet you. I think you expressed exactly what I was thinking. And I don't think he has it covered. He thinks he has security covered, but I don't think he has security covered at all, because this entire place seems to be insecure.
He's got the dance floor covered. Yeesh.
Feeling a little insecure talking to these people.
It's not.
Kind of like as she's speaking with you, coming up behind her will be yet another android. This one has distinctly feminine features. Rami will say, "Please let me introduce Indigo 13. She's my bodyguard. How you say this place is unsecure? How so?"
Insecure.
Weird things have been happening to people. Weird experiences. And everyone who works here seems to just say, "Oh, look at our wonderful restaurant. Oh, try our wonderful new software. Oh, go to our wonderful spa." Meanwhile, guests are having nervous breakdowns.
Well, yeah, their brains ain't right.
Yes,
Interesting.
brainwaves too.
I find this
Well,
very
what do you do?
interesting. I'm a software mogul. I'm here to observe and see how this Keys of Elysium enhances the experiences of the guests.
You mean the doohickey?
Doohickey.
That
That's what
thing,
she
the
named her
doohickey?
keys.
Yes. If you notice, I don't have one. I was granted an exception, but I am quite observant. In fact, that's my job while I'm here. So, if you would be willing to, before you left, perhaps give me some insight into your experiences or understanding with the doohickey.
Wait, clarify. Your company developed the Keys app, or you're independently auditing its performance?
We are an independent party. No, the app was made by Eclipse Innovations. They have a long history of developing software, but with perhaps spotty results.
Well, it seems to have worked okay so far, other than the occasional intrusive
Yeah.
advertisement.
Can we block those? There's like a pop-up blocker you can download.
I have inquired about this. I have been told by the staff that the advertisements are part of your experience package and are required, that your feedback is necessary, and that they cannot be turned off.
Well, I mean, they did pay us a good sum.
I mean,
So-
the yaps don't bother me so much. You're saying it's an augmented experience, right? Do you think they could change, like if you go to the sauna, say, could it make you feel more heat or something? Like, I thought it was just kind of an app to help you navigate the place and find what you need.
Keys is strictly a social platform or social interactable. It's not meant to cause any psychosomatic effects. Is it your experience that it is having such effects?
Well, I'd have to do some digging on it. I don't know if
I
it
mean,
did.
I don't know if it was Keys.
I can't. I did have an experience like that, but I can't say that it's anything to do with the keys or not. Well,
And have
I'm
you
supposed
sent-
to be on the maintenance staff once it gets fully operational? So I'd be happy to look into it too. I'd love to know how these things work, so I can help our guests, in the future.
Yes, I find it all very interesting. Well, I'm going to continue to observe. I would very much enjoy your contemplations before we go. As I said, I was granted an exception from the app, so I can only observe.
Hey,
What about your bodyguard?
Yes, she also does not have the app. There were concerns.
about you guys having the app or the app itself?
We're very highly augmented and sensitive to very many forms of technology and data. We could not be given a solid guarantee from Eclipse Innovations that it wouldn't be something that would have any lasting effects on our very highly advanced circuitry.
Well, that's good.
I look at both
Interacting
Klem.
with a.
I'm worried about Klem and C4S5.
We
now.
we also had concerns about privacy, whether any of what would be our data or thoughts would have any crossover with the app. So we were allowed to come and observe, but opt out of its use.
Was it gonna do anything to me?
I don't believe you are sophisticated enough to have any ill effects.
Well, okay. Might have
That sounds kind of racist.
been around the barn a few times.
Indigo is going to sort of tap Rami's shoulder and say something to her. She's going to be like, I apologize, I was offensive. I meant no offense.
Ah,
Was Indigo's
No,
number?
no, that's not how that works. I'm so offended.
well. Oh well. So let's go get a drink.
Can you drink?
I don't know. Let's try.
I'm
No,
I'm
Yeah.
not against this.
Back at the pond at this point.
you know, Rami, if you all just left and didn't even say goodbye, Rami wouldn't blink. Rami would just be like, yeah, okay. It's like,
Let's say, users welcome to join us. Clem's going to splash in the pond. He means the little stream. Maybe we get drinks and we all splash in the pond. I don't know at this point. Yeesh.
she's
It
just gonna be
seems
like,
like the most.
yeah, I cannot imbibe libations. You know, she's like, I don't
So
drink.
sorry for
you know?
you.
You know, Romy, you made a very good first impression. And then you kept talking.
Indigo 13's gonna kind of be like, it's so often the case. So, you know, like, she understands. But yes, they're you know, they're just sort of there looking at you. They're like, we don't drink, and you can go and do your thing and
Well, listen,
be
if
on your way.
in your observations see anything interesting, we'd love to hear too. So maybe we can swap stories later or something like that.
It would be much more use for you to report any findings to me. I would be much more capable of identifying issues and processing any data.
Well, I'm not supposed to say that again.
As Cass is walking away, she'll be like, be his friend or something. So you can contact him.
Oh, sure. You want to be friends, or you know?
Indigo 13 will step forward to try and save her
They don't
employer
have the
from themselves. So she'll be like, we can't interact with you through the Keys app.
That's right.
However, I will. She'll kind of tap your app, and you'll be able to see where their rooms are. She's like, we are staying in this room here. You can contact us any time of the day or night cycle. We would be happy to speak with you.
The feeling's mutual. Thanks, love.
You are welcome. Now, Rami's courtesies are not. May I please know your names?
Of course. You can call me Nicky. It's Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you, fellow android?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm Cass. At least that's what my friends
Cass.
call me.
And you, Akatonian?
What?
I'm sorry, I introduced myself to your
Oh,
employer and didn't directly introduce myself to you.
She may not have been there yet. She sort of walked up after her and
No,
she goes,
okay.
apologies, I did not catch your name. And you, sir, you...
Yeah, we don't know.
She doesn't know how to. She doesn't know how to address Klem at all.
You just assume my gender.
Well, are you androgynous?
No, you were correct. I just wanted to know if you were assuming. You know what happens when you assume?
I mean, you put off
You're
such
right
a
about
masculine
46% of the
vibe.
time.
I see. Well, please, we'd be happy to speak at any time. She's gonna kind of like, with as much emotion as she can muster, because she's not used to using it a lot. They're very, like, very androidy. Like, Cass has so much human emotion, they're not like her. Just gonna be like, look at Klem and kind of walk away.
Well,
Well.
that's kind of rude, no?
No, this conversation was done.
Oh,
Cass, if you
okay.
can drink, I think we all need a drink.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this party is meant to go on, like, into the wee hours. I mean, like, as people have consumed more alcohol, more people are dancing, the music gets livelier. Kane is, like, cutting a rug now. Like, the jacket's off, the tie is off, the top 2 buttons are undone. Kane's like, woo! Like, out on the floor, you know.
I don't like to say. I'm spending a minute interacting with him to add him to my list.
But you can stay as late as you want. You can get as drunk as you want, or you can, after all that talking, because at this point you've met most people of note. Like, there's other guests there that you haven't talked to, but you know, so it's up to you guys what you want to do. Some places are also still open. There's like other places on the ship that are still open.
Legit, guys. I love the idea that we get drinks and go splash our feet in the pod.
I thought it got upgraded to a river.
I know.
You
but
all
I
can.
I like
You
how
all
you say
can
it.
take. You all can take drinks and go in your black tie attire and run the length of the main floor, because where you are is exactly opposite of Greenfields, which is like all the way on the other side of the main floor near the entrance. And if you want to, you can roll around in the grass and splash in the pond. You can.
Do you guys know where the pool is?
There is a pool.
Ask your doohickey if there's a pool.
Doohickey, where's the
there.
pool?
So the Keys app will come up,
I'm looking for a pool. I can't find one.
and it's yes, Cass, there is a pool in the Boundless Sunroom found on the lower level on the eastern side of the facility. You may also be interested in the glacial pools, which are on the western side of the lower level of the facility. Additionally, there are also saunas and heated pools with varying environments available in the burning glades. Also, on the main
names sound
level,
dangerous.
it's just going to keep going until you tell it to shut up.
Turn it off. How do you get to stop?
Is that what you named yours? Mine's name is Hale.
Yours is Hale? You want it to go by Hales, not Keys? Okay, I'm going to have to remember that. Hang on.
Hail? What are you, some kind of knight or something?
Yeah, well, look that. I was series 90000, so I thought it worked.
Because you could, it will respond to any name you give it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, that's what you can do.
Well, legitimately, I would like to go sit. I want to look up some of this stuff. I want to look up that new app. I want to look up the company that Rami was telling us about.
Yeah.
Let's take. I don't know, guys. You tell me. I just feel like everything's kind of weird. I just need to get my head. I just need to dive in the infosphere for a little bit and like look around or something.
Can you look around while we're at the
You
pool?
can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do
We
it at
should
the
have
pool.
access everywhere.
To the pool.
Clem needs to float.
Lead the way.
Okay, so
Yay.
I'm sorry, I was looking something up in anticipation. You're going to the pool. Are you actually going to do some digging into some things?
Yeah. And try and research that new app.
Okay.
And I can't remember now the company name that Robbie was telling us about that makes the keys.
Ah, yes, Eclipse Innovations.
Innovations, yeah.
Eclipse Innovations. And now was it the new app? Was that Pan something?
Huh?
Penumbra.
Penumbrum. Ah,
No, Penumbra. So, yeah, make me a computers check.
I can do that.
I cannot help you.
An android that's bad with computers is
Where are my computers?
She's lived on a farm her whole life, for most of her
I
life.
know. It's just like it's such a stark difference when you're interacting with like other androids because you are so human and they're like, what is going on
What's
here?
wrong with you?
Okay, so what kind of check are we holding this against? Oh, you succeed. Okay. So you're able to find some, I mean, there's like not a ton of information, which is not surprising because this thing is like brand new. You're the first people to be interacting with it. What you can find out is that, you know, the virtual concierge that's being used here at Elysium is sort of like laying the groundwork and sort of like the testing out of the software that will supposed to eventually become Penumbra, which is going to be like this big massive like social media app. It's supposed to be like, think of it like what X wants to be. It wants to be the everything app. It's going to be like the one app you need. That's what it's going to
Rule
be.
them all.
Pretty much.
Okay.
You know, so like you can.
And I'll be sharing
But
this
again-
too, guys, while we're hanging at the pool. Like, I'm just telling you what I'm finding.
Yeah, it stands to reason though that other than like the very surface level stuff is available because it's brand new. If you're looking into the app specifically, that's really all you can find out.
Okay. Well, and if I can, depending on time,
So
if
if they can get good success with it here, they would introduce it in other populated areas to use to sell things to people and help people find their way. And I suppose if you were a new visitor to Absalom Station, that would be very handy. But
yeah, I could
aren't there
definitely see
already
it.
software tools for that?
Not like Penumbra wants to be. Penumbra wants to be the place where you shop, the place where you interact with friends and family, the place, you know, the one thing you click into for like every social need that you might have. So it really is trying to, and that's what the concierge is testing. Like, oh, you can order stuff through keys, you can interact with other guests through keys, you can communicate through keys, you can schedule through keys. It wants to be like everybody has this, and like it's so inconvenient not to. No one would not have it. Is basically it.
pretty bold. It's like they want to be the infosphere brought to you by Penumbra. You know, it's like
brought to you by Eclipse Innovations, Penumbra.
Right.
So it, like, it's how you'd clock into work. It's how you'd pay for your transport fare. It's how you'd order your food and goods. It's how you'd interact socially. It's like the thing.
So they don't want it to go bad here.
I mean, they got me my hat.
It looks good.
It worked.
Yeah.
How's the drink, sweetheart?
It's a
Never mind.
I'll hold
What
it
do
and
you
make
think?
you feel good.
Thank you. What you thinking, Daxxon?
it's a lofty goal, but I just think they underestimate how vast not just this system, but the universe beyond really is. They might. There are many companies that have huge amounts of market share in many things, but nothing is that pervasive. I don't think they can pull it off. It's handy. It's a doohickey.
It could be just a doohickey. Hey Klem, are you like splashing around in the river?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm supposed to be.
I'm just gonna need you to make a will saving throw.
You can splash all you want, buddy. You're with us.
No reason. Just
Just cash.
I'm wearing a suit. Is it harder for that goo to get in there?
No.
Wow. Hang on.
That's a negative Ghost Rider.
Stand by.
It should be right on your front page of your sheet. You just like click
Yeah,
it.
when I open the correct link. When I get back in the forge.
Oh no! Hang on, I can roll it for you. Hang on. Actually, you know what? People will
My
say
character sheet's not going to be on there, so good luck.
it is. Your character sheet is here. I have access
It's only
to it.
complete.
No, it isn't. It says you're level 7. Is it incomplete? Okay. Well, yeah. You
I have
definitely.
two windows open for it.
You are definitely missing some actions, I think, unless that's seriously all the actions you can take.
Oh no, I have.
Okay.
I used Debbie Plane to roll the character because I couldn't get Andre to work.
Okay.
Hang on, I got it. What am I rolling? Will save?
Yes, please.
Clem keeps talking. Who's he talking to?
I think it's that voice in his head he keeps
Oh, that's
talking
right.
about.
Hey, he's sweetheart. I don't know about the kid.
The water is funny when it splashes.
You're I mean, you are having a ball in the river, splashing around. But you're gonna start to you're gonna start to hear something, and it's really faint at first. But it kind of grows, and it's like laughter. It's laughter. It's children's laughter. And then there's gonna be a voice. It's a woman, and she's like, kids, don't get too close. Come on, be careful. And she'll kind of talk to you and be like, Klem, please be careful with them. The water seems deep.
Where are these voices coming from?
If you look around,
Did
you
you guys
can.
hear that?
Huh?
Huh?
Did you hear that?
We heard you laughing like a...
The show. Oh.
Are you okay?
It's so it's gonna continue. you can see the kids. Can't see their faces. Like right away, they kind of have their backs turned to you, but they're sort of playing in the reeds and splashing in the water. You know, and you know the woman is just saying, "Kids, be careful. Klem, please watch them."
Oh boy.
What's that?
Is the woman there?
You don't see her yet.
I just hear the voice. I recognize who these are.
Oh yeah, you know exactly who these are.
Switching over. Do I actually know who they are?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like,
you would have a moment of salinity, like you know,
okay.
you know who they are.
So when that happens, I will get up, go over to the wall, and just kind of sit on the wall like a little kid and look around. Like, like I got something happened, and I need to sit alone for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I mean the kids. You can continue to see the kids playing in the pond. You don't see their faces, but they're like splashing in the water, and you can hear the woman, and she's like, "Klem, honey, let's just go home." You know, and she'll call to the kids. You know, when Daddy's tired, it's time to go home.
I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
Yeah. So, we got like 10 minutes left. So why don't we stop there and we'll pick up here next week.
Oof.
Emotional.
Banger.
Oh, I almost feel bad giving you guys these things to deal with.
Nah.
Don't feel bad.
Go for it.
Okay,
Clem's
so
not a kid.
Emotions.
Took the goofy pond and made it serious.
it's like a coping mechanism. Oh gosh. Okay. Whew.
Nice.
Okay, you guys are getting this thing. So we should be through most of like the setup. This one has kind of a lot of things that have to happen. Front loaded talking. This adventure has. So cool. So we should chug along at a kind of a better clip here after this. Let's go around, like you all can tell everyone where they can find you, and then I'll kind of say my piece before we say goodnight. I'm just gonna, like I said, start, and you can throw to one another. So I'll start with history eraser button, and we'll go from there.
Well, thanks for watching again, everybody. You can see me here again next week, and Discord and stuff in the meantime. That's about it. We'll hopefully win a lot of money tomorrow, and if not, well, you'll still see me here next week. Just not here. I'll toss it to Fake Wizard.
Hey everyone, I'm the Fake Wizard. I'm here on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Take it, Kristen.
Okay. Well, Kristen, I'm with Avenue Studios, so you can check out our channel and we'll let you know of any other events that we're going to in the future. EcclesiaCon coming up. So.
In New Jersey.
In New Jersey, yeah. So I'll throw it over to Dan.
All right. I'm Dan from Avenue Studios. You can find us on YouTube, Rumble, and anywhere you listen to your podcast. And thank you so much to the Moonskull team and Noelle for letting us join this. I can't wait to see where this goes. And let me know. I think I got everything set up now. Sorry about the mistakes at the beginning. So hopefully we'll be smooth sailing the rest of the time.
No, thank you both again for picking up hosting. Such a huge help, and it went so well tonight, if I do say so myself. Yeah, guys, you can catch me here as your GM for Signal of Screams, and sometimes over on Kick. but not much lately. And hey, make sure that you do catch the other streams happening here on Moonskull. Sevi is playing through Mass Effect, so make sure you look at that. And of course, their whiskey and wine streams with the wonderful Chrysanth, which are always just so much fun to see them, just absolutely torture Erudai's soul. So check those out. Also, check out our Discord where you can support Erudai's Legend Seeker, which is his own tabletop RPG he's making, which he was inspired to do because other tabletop RPGs are not so welcoming to everybody if you have been keeping up with the news lately. So you can definitely support that over on Discord or at the Patreon. I believe you can still go and support Legend Seeker there. So please go and check those out. I'm sure Chrysanth will have those wonderful links in chat for you. That will be it for tonight's stream, guys. We will see you on the next one. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.